Hey everybody, welcome to another Z's for Games Battle Report. Today we're playing Star Wars Armada on this amazing Nebula spaceman that Sam brought. I'm Z.
I'm Sam.
And we'll see you after we get deployed, set up, and everything. Deployment and setup is complete. I am first player, Sam's first player, I'm second player. We settled on Intel sweep. And let's take a look at the board real quick. Alright, a nice faraway board here. We're zooming in. Those 5 yellow tokens in the middle of the board are the Intel locations. I picked my Raider to be my Intel ship. Sam picked
the hard cell.
The hard cell. Alright. I have a pass token as player 2 with 1 fewer. I'll go through my list real quick. I have an ISD Simon refit with Taj, Nita, Relentless, LTTs, and TRCs. Then we have an Architan's Command with Governor Price, Auxiliary Shields, Hand of Justice, TRCs, and Reactive Gunnery. We have a Gladiator with Admiral Montferrat, Assault Concussion Missiles, Ordnance, and Insidious. We have a Raider 1 with Callus, Flechettes, Corvus, and Ordnance Experts. Sam didn't bring any squadrons, sadly. And then we have Darth Vader in the TIE Defender, hanging out to be my only squadron here. Sam, walk us through what you got.
Alright, I have, starting here, we got a Munificent Star Frigate with Auxiliary Shield Teams, Reinforced Blast Doors, LTTs, and the title. We got Kraken's flagship with Kraken, Passo Argente, Boarding Troopers, External Racks, Point Defense Ion Cannons, Heavy Turbo Laser Turrets, LTTs, and a title. I used every upgrade slot.
Every slot is filled.
We got Tyke's personal hard cell with Tyke's projection experts, Comsnet, and the title. And then we have 2 Gozantis with heavy ion emplacements.
And I'll just show you all the cards real quick, and I'm going to walk down the side. There's the 2 Gozantis. There's the hard cell. There's the Munificent. And the camera can't fit all the awesomeness he put onto this one Providence. Alright, we're going to start round 1 and see you at the end of it. The end of round 1, the only thing that shot was Darth Vader at his flagship to no success because of PDC. We're getting closer here to the objectives. Let's see how we shake those out and start stealing those points. At the end of round 2, both players have picked up a victory point token with their objective ships. And a little bit of collisioning over here. The Architans rammed into some flotilla, and we're just doing some closed navigational flying and fighting. Unfortunately, the Gladiator rammed into the Munificent. Admiral Montferrat fell off the boat, funnily enough. We got 3 damage over there. We got 1 damage on this side, and Vader's down to 2 hit points from some flak fire. Going into round 3, and I've already used my pass token. At the end of round 3, the Imperial Raider is dead. One of the Gozantis are dead. The other one's on 1 hit point. And there's just damage cards all over the place. Vader's still alive somehow, dodging the last couple of shots headed his way. And we're heading into round 4. Let's see where this goes. This is going to be pretty much the big turn, I think. So let's see how it goes. The end of round 4. So much damage. The ISD is gone, taking 2 shots in the face from the...
And boarding troopers.
And boarding troopers. Took it down pretty hard. The Munificent did a little bit of damage to the Gladiator, but ran away. And he's just on full flee mode. Tykes survived through, I don't know how, but took so much damage, but is still running away with 1 hit point. Probably going to pick up that second objective before I can do anything about it. And down there, the Imperial ships are trying to figure out how they can come back and pick up damage on this extremely damaged Separatist fleet over here. Crazy turn. Vader's still alive, doing his darndest to do damage here. And we'll come back at the end of round 5. Looking at the board at the end of round 5, the Empire player, me, has decided to concede, considering all I've done is killed 2 flotillas for 36 points. And I'm just not going to be able to catch up to him and take him out in time. He's running away with a lot of damaged ships, but just nothing I can convert. And also, he's going to have the extra points from the objective as well. So, in the interest of saving time, we're going to call it here. We're going to pack up and come back. Good game, Sam.
Indeed, good game.
Well, you've done it. You've defeated me on my own channel.
I
did it. I finally
He broke
did it.
the record. He broke the streak. All right, so that was a blowout. As much as it looked really close, I did the number one mistake, which is get through all your shields, put some damage cards on there, and then decide to shoot something else, or stop shooting at it because I'm out of range or don't have anyone else to shoot at. So yeah, we did a quick calculation. The Empire only took 36 points worth of damage, or did only 36 points worth of.
Well, 2 sets of 36.
Oh, sorry, 72 points worth of damage. Yep. And given the way it was going, it was either going to be a major victory or a massacre for you. So we called it at the end of turn 5. Sam, how do you feel the game went from your perspective?
The list did pretty much what I wanted it to do. The flotillas ripped some shields off and then just kind of got in the way, and then that stopped the ISD from moving, which let the Providence line up its double arc where I wanted it to be. Mm-hmm. You didn't have raid tokens, and you didn't have like the rebel. I'm going to change your command stack so that you didn't have a way to turn off my what's this guy, Passel. Mm-hmm. The Munificent didn't really want to be fighting the Gladiator, but I think that actually really helped me a lot because the Gladiator could have cycled around, been behind the Providence. I don't really have good shots there, but you kind of got stuck there for 3 turns?
2 and 3, and then I got away on round 4 because I didn't have the nav that turn. You kind of faced off against me. Yep. And if I'd had the nav, I would have been able to escape with the extra click. And
the Ram turned off your
Canceled,
Obscured. Yeah. I still had the evade from my title.
Yep.
And then I had to reinforce Blast Doors, so that fight was just mine.
Yeah, because of the 3 discards, like it just went from, okay, I'm halfway to killing you. Oh, never mind. So it was definitely, you were able to position really well to cancel my flanker. And then, like we were talking about briefly, I should have redeployed the Corvus, not into the middle of the fleet there, but still on the right flank, a little bit closer to go deal with your flotilla more quickly. Mm-hmm. Because of the 2 blue, 2 black, we can potentially cancel your scatter and just pour a bunch of damage through the Ordnance Experts. The Architects did a good amount of damage to everything. They shot at everything and did decent damage.
Yeah, he had a ton of damage, just not enough concentrated.
But it's not supposed to carry your list. It's only 70-something points, right?
The ISD just had a bad time. Its first shot just kind of bounced off of Tykes, and its second shot was the most accurate Star Destroyer shot.
Rolled 4 accuracies on 7 dice, and then 2 blanks, and then 1 damage. So even with LTT and TRC, I only got 5 damage worth of paint, and then he with the Confire as well. And then he was able to use point defense circuits and reroll my double into a blank because that's how it works.
What it does.
And
it's in the fine print. If it's a double, it will become a blank.
Yeah, and so there was a lot of I was unable to kind of push damage to consistently, and a lot of damage came from you ramming your own ships or ramming me, and I was just in a position where my support ships couldn't get there fast enough, like you said, because your flotillas blocked me, and I left them both at 2 hit points for a whole round, which was really rough because it gave you another round of let's take out
a couple more shields
because you had the guaranteed almost crit with Kraken. Yep. And so you were able to do, I would say, over 12 damage to the ISD with just your 2 flotilla over 2 turns. Yep. Which was just, I couldn't kill them fast enough, which was really good for you. I should have brought more squadrons, but that's Vader was really fun on his own.
Vader was sad that I didn't have squadrons.
Yeah, I mean, so was my Raider. My Raider was there with Callus to make sure squadrons went away. But I think that this list wants the ability to go pick up small targets so my ships can take out the bigger targets. And I think maybe that's where instead of the Raider...
Bombers, maybe?
Instead of the Raider, put those 60-some-odd points into a bunch of... Maybe not bombers, but some of your mid-range, some ties. Even just swarming with ties isn't a bad idea. Because just 1 blue die is a 50% chance of damage. So
true. Yeah, because I had... The reason Vader got hurt so much was he was the only squadron I was shooting, so I just did the
LTT.
The bonus damage off of LTTs. Yeah. Which I can't do against 1,000.
Exactly. So Vader doesn't have a scatter, he has an evade, which only works so well against 4 or 5 dice attacks. Yep. 3 to 4 dice attacks. I think the strongest point for me was when the Archons finally got into a good spot and was able to shoot 4 dice on one target and 2 or 3 dice on another target.
He started mangling Tykes.
Yeah.
I just was able to get away and start because 5 engineering on a small ship is big.
I think if I had the points for it, the better option would have. But while I had the idea of like spending my tokens aggressively with TRCs, and then getting them back on turn 3 and turn 5 with tag, I just didn't use them aggressively enough, so that when you did actually get into turn 3, I had no tokens to recover. They were all still there. And then on turn 3, you just shoved all the damage through.
Turn 4, you got hit by the boarding troopers.
Yep.
And then you died. And then turn 5, there's no IST to recover.
Yeah, exactly. So, all in all, very good game. I think
Weapon
I like
teams
my...
are stapled on.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate, but
I
they
was
kind of have to.
I was experimenting without taking gunnery team on the ISD. My bad, folks. Won't happen again. So, thanks again for the game.
Indeed.
All right, and thank you
Let's
guys
get
for
some
watching.
food.
See you next time. Let's go get some food.